All right, welcome everyone. It is Friday, May 12th, and you guys will be working on an independent digital lab project today. We're going to start getting to those 16 hours of lab that we have put off until post AP exam and after UCSB side check. Hopefully you guys have really enjoyed the 4 days of side check. And now what we're going to do is going to do a soft launch into our labs with a simulation on calorimetry. What you can do is you should have, the sub should find available and a stack labeled for AP chemistry, printouts of we had it called as lab number 7. It's the lab that is associated with unit 6 thermochemistry and calorimetry. And what you're going to see is just also available on Canvas if you want to download it on Canvas, and it should look like this. Let me go ahead and quickly share screen with you. This is the handout, whether you have it digitally or physically, that you should be looking at. You're going to be working on a simulation where you can copy and paste the URL from here. And you're going to kind of have a pre-lab section where you get familiar with the simulation settings and kind of remind yourself a little bit about heat transfer and calorimetry as an entire process for measuring the amount of heat gained or lost by an object when combined with another object of a different temperature. And then you're going to do a experiment where you look at 3 different metals and water, and you're going to draw some conclusion about their heat capacity. One thing that you want to make a note that it's a really common point loss in this lab is you don't translate it to proper lab format into your lab notebook. So I know some of you guys have not touched a lab notebook in a hot while, but we are going to go back to writing those up. You will have some of Monday to do this as well, but you're going to also be going to be prepping for another lab on Monday when I return. So you don't want to save the write-up if possible for that day, because I think you're going to want to spend some time doing the pre-lab for the next one that we will do on Tuesday. So just remember that even though I give you space to write in your raw data, you need to translate all of this over into lab format into your lab notebook, whether it be digital or physical, and then you can submit online through Canvas. I do not care about the background. You never, ever, ever have to talk to me about the background in your lab write-up, but you do need to indicate the questions that you're answering, answer the questions, make sure, of course, we have everything on the right page, and then translate this table, which I will allow for this table to be cut and pasted out. But transfer this table over to the right side of your lab notebook, fill in the data, and then answer the following questions and complete sentences under discussion/data analysis and interpretation in the right-hand side of your lab notebook. You got a signature and date in the corner, and make sure, of course, have your right pages numbered every other. And if you're still rough on that lab notebook policy, voiding, all that good little stuff, there is my website where you can find my how to set up your lab notebook instructions sheet. So that's pretty much all we have for today. If you have any extra time, I do suggest you do, oops, she will occurs. I do suggest you do late work. We're still getting unit 8 and 9 corrections in. Obviously, I'm not being a huge stickler right now, but I definitely would push to get it in today, because next week starts a pretty busy actually time for you guys, where you're going to want to use every minute of class to get the work done so you don't have to do it at home. And I wouldn't want to add corrections on top of that. So I know Charlie and Joy are working through making sure everybody's grade is updated with the curves. Several of you have earned the special task curve portion, which is the additional 10% that would be equivalent to the curve earned for a workbook for your final exam. Several of you have not. So if you are someone who's like, oh, I did the special task, I didn't see my grade updated with that curve earned from the special task, let me know, or let Charlie know. And then if you're like, wait, I haven't done the special task yet, then you better figure it out. Email it to me, not Charlie, but to me. And I will go in and signal that you've done the special task that then Charlie or Joy can update. But any unit 8 or 9 quizzes, don't forget, if you've done the corrections for unit 8 and 9, but you haven't shown the workbook problems and it hasn't been recorded in comments, you don't get the points yet. You got to show me proof if you did correction method for units 8 and 9 that you actually did AP problems, all right, in your workbook. Otherwise, you can retake it. I don't have that many copies left over, so either you can wait till Monday when I come back, or you can get those workbook problems in and just do corrections. Or if somehow Charlie and Joy want to figure out how to print it, they're welcome to. So, but that's all I have for you today. I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend. I look forward to coming back Monday and sharing a little bit about what I learned. And other than that, good luck, everybody. And I'll see you soon. Bye.